My son died 2 weeks before his 14th birthday in 2020. Luca was the most kind-hearted person I've ever met in my life. Shortly before Luca died, Luca had been suffering from depression. He had recently lost his grandfather and his grandmother. Luca had been experimenting with marijuana. We did not know he was obtaining it off of Snapchat. He said it helped him sleep and with his anxiety. In August of 2020, Luca had a root canal. He had complained to his friend on Snapchat about his mouth pain, and he was offered a Percocet that ended up being a counterfeit pill that was pure fentanyl. I was told Luca went into his room to play video games. 2 hours later, he was found unresponsive. I got the call that changed my life forever. I was told Luca's dead. Toxicology showed he had been given pure fentanyl. The cause of death was listed as an accidental overdose. The drug dealer off of Snapchat was a 19-year-old man, and he has been charged with first-degree murder. Fentanyl is a poison, so it doesn't matter if someone is 13, 30, an addict or not. If they get fentanyl, that's murder.
My daughter Hannah was 20 years old when she died from taking a quarter of a pill that wound up being 100% fentanyl. Hannah never did drugs, but Hannah made a choice one night and it wound up costing her life.
Hannah was just a very fun-loving girl.
Hannah, she was my baby, a very introverted and creative personality. Hannah and her friend had seen advertisements on Snapchat to purchase what they thought was Percocet and made the choice to go ahead and buy some.
The last night Hannah was with us was as normal could be.
I got to hug and kiss her goodnight, and that was the last time I saw her. The next morning, I went into Hannah's bedroom. I opened the door, and I remember seeing the light from her TV on her.
I was in the office working, and I heard a scream.
I touched her. She was so cold.
I ran into the bedroom. I knew it was not good and made the call to 911.
In her vanity, what I found was small clear plastic bags, and one of them had a pill in it, and then one of them had a couple of fragments of the pill. It was stamped and looked exactly like a prescription Percocet. At that moment, for the police, they found what had happened to her. To them, she was a druggie.
We were completely at a loss because there was no history of drug use.
We received the toxicology report. It showed only one thing in her system, and it was fentanyl.
0 Percocet.
And that's all I was left with for what happened to my child. These children are looking to get what they think is going to be a thrill.
They don't realize that one pill can kill.
I'm not okay with Hannah's death being portrayed with anything different than what it was, which was poisoning and a homicide. She was murdered.
Well, it's good to meet you all, and Jerry, Shelley's fiance, is also joining us. Thank you for being here. Again, I'm so sorry for your loss, and you guys are right. This isn't a drug overdose. This is somebody deceiving someone to death, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
And Amanda Luca was just short of 14, right?
Yeah, he would have turned 14 in 2 weeks.
And I know you don't endorse him getting anything on social media, anything without a doctor's supervision.
But had he been given Percocet, he would still be here.
Exactly. And this is the same dealer that had sold him marijuana
Yes.
at 13.
Yep.
And what happened to him immediately after this?
It took them 5 months.
5 months he
To-
continued to be able to sell this poison.
Through Snapchat, yes.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.